probably could have talked about this a while ago, but kind of let it delay, and I wanted to make sure you guys got a dub out before I released another video, but hey. Anyway, here we are, and I will talk about the events that have happened with Sony and Xbox recently, and yeah, Xbox cooked the fuck out of Sony on this one, I will say, but it wasn't hard, and I think we need to go back, because I feel like every time a company, or I should say the video game company, usually wins, either if it's Sony or Xbox, they usually win because the other company did something very fucking stupid. And we could go back all the way to when I guess not when it first started, but let's go back to the 360 era. And when Sony made that ridiculous price, and in that type of economy, now if they did it in today's age, they'd be fine. They'd be perfectly fine with that, because $600, it's a lot, but it ain't nothing compared to what it was back then. And with Xbox, you was able to get a way cheaper system, and that's why a lot of people went to Xbox and bought that, and plus you had some other exclusives. It wasn't bad by Microsoft. It was still bullshit, because I will say Microsoft was able to then do something, and that's going to be the case for a lot of events that happen. Usually when the company that wins, they're able to get away with shit. So when Xbox won, they were able to get away with making us pay for online. I'm not sure if that was in the original Xbox. I could be wrong. Maybe they've always been doing that. Maybe it's just I didn't notice because I was not using online. But even if they were doing that, a lot of people weren't really using it in the original Xbox. I don't think they were making you pay for online, but they could have been. I don't know. I didn't use it. A lot of people I know didn't use it. I mean, the Halo 2 was the biggest one I think people were using it for, if they did have it. But, Anyway, point being is that they were able to get away with that because Sony fucked up. And Sony made it to where you had to pay for a $600 system. Then some of the systems had backwards compatibility. Some of the other ones didn't. It was just a fucking mess. And that's what Xbox was able to start beating them. Fast forward to the next set of console. And Xbox, when they made you do all these fucking features and they tried to backtrack and say, now we're not going to do that, it was already too late. You had already lost. Once you said that, you had already lost. It didn't matter that you backtracked after the initial reaction, but that's because they were feeling themselves. They was like, okay, we made these motherfuckers pay for Xbox Live, and we got away with it. And now everyone's, doing it now in this day and age. But it's like, we got away with this. Let's see what else we can do. And you couldn't get away with doing the shit that they said that the Xbox One would do, and that fucked them up. That just completely destroyed them. And that's when everyone was like, no, we're not doing this. We're going to Sony. And Sony was able to be like, okay, we're also going to slide in making you pay for now online as well. We didn't do that in PS3, but now you got to pay for it now. They were able to slide it in, though, because Xbox fucked up so badly. So it's kind of like, since things are fucking up, they're able to just slide some shit in. People are just like, okay with it. It's just fine. It's dandy once you win. Now, this is going on a whole different tangent. Anyway, let's get back to what happened today. Xbox has still been trying to recover from that big travesty of Xbox One, and they never really was able to gain any ground or momentum until now. Until Sony finally fucked up. If theirs was even decent, nobody would really care, but it's the fact that Sony's was so bad that everyone was like, Xbox really cooked their ass. Cooked them so goddamn badly, because they were just releasing fucking games. Well, really, they didn't even release anything new. They were just saying some of the games are going to PC, or some PC games are really going to Sony, but it was nothing new. You didn't release anything new. Nothing new came from that showcase. But Xbox was like, I got something better. I got something. Let me go ahead and put these out. And the good thing about this for Xbox, if you are an Xbox fan, which I know you've been in dark times, but if you are an Xbox fan, I mean, I'm not a fan of any system. I don't care who the fuck wins. I just want competition. I want you to have the most competition ever. I want Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo to be amazing. I want all three to be actually amazing. Make it harder on all of them, because the one thing that's bad is if one of them dominates. Because then they can do whatever the fuck they want, because they know we're going to buy it. So if one dominates, it's bad for us. See, we as the consumer, we need that competition. We need it. We crave it. You need it. You need Marvel and you need DC. You can't have one just dominating the other. That's why when Marvel was just kicking their ass with DC, it was bad. It's been bad ever since, but now Marvel's starting to fuck up. It's a little, DC starting to come back. But anyway, You can't have one thing dominate. Now, if you're a business, if I'm running this shit, I want to dominate. I don't want them to have any ground or any momentum. I want you to have to buy me if you're a business. But us as the customer, we don't want that. We don't. When we're buying this shit, we need competition. We need it. And so for this, Xbox actually getting the dub finally has been since really 360. I mean, honestly, it has not been a dub for a long time. In a long fucking time. I mean, god damn, it's been a while. But they needed something. They needed something. And this is only a little bit of something, but it's something. And they needed it. Like, it's not big. They still have a lot of shit they need to improve on. We still need some more exclusives. Honestly, if Doom was just an exclusive for Xbox, this would have been even a bigger, a huger W. But they need more exclusives. They need to stay the fuck away from Halo. Just stay away from that bitch. Just let it die. Don't even bring it back. Let people miss that bitch. Let people miss Halo. Just let them miss it. Be like, hey, we're done with it. We might give it to a new studio because 343, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Let them just miss that bitch. Let them miss it. Like, we don't even fuck with Halo. Because you won without even talking about Halo. That should just tell you something. Leave it the fuck alone. Let it die. In 5 or 7 years, you know, when people are starting to miss it. It's kind of like Mass Effect. People are starting to make people want to miss your shit. Make it them want to miss Halo. We don't need another one. Because it's been bad ever since. So, if you're Xbox, what you really need to do. If I was running Xbox, I mean, I'm not saying I'm the most business savvy. I'm just going to say from a competition and a gaming standpoint and from a trying to compete standpoint, what you need to do is really just continue this little momentum you have. Start getting some exclusives out there because you got the Game Pass. Game Pass is on lock. You're going to beat Sony because PlayStation Plus ain't shit compared to Game Pass. Let's be honest. It's not. Keep with that. Keep the Game Pass. Keep going out with your exclusives and build momentum to the next console. Because you're probably not going to win this war because you were too far behind from the start. It'd be amazing if you catch up. So I would just be building to the next console. Keep releasing your exclusives. Get some more franchises going. And then when your next console hits, you'll probably be able to, be able to take a dub. Take another victory. Because, you're going to need that. I'm hoping that Nintendo Switch as well is good, but yeah. There was a W for Xbox finally. And if you're Sony, for fuck's sakes, what the fuck was that? I called it trash in the first couple of minutes of seeing that shit. I was like, I'm out. This is trash. This is fucking trash. I don't know what the fuck they just got too comfortable. They was like, really, we only got to really worry about Nintendo, and Nintendo's not beating us either because the Wii was really the only one to beat us. The Switch did good, but no one's really fucking with us right now. We can do whatever the fuck we want, so we're just gonna throw that out. Just throw that out. Xbox ain't doing shit, and fucking Nintendo's not coming out for a while. So just throw some out. Just throw some shit out there. I'll praise them. That's what they did, and it didn't fucking work. So Sony kind of let them gain a little momentum, which is not a bad thing. I'll say that's not a bad thing for us at least, because god damn, we need some competition. But yeah, if you are Sony. On your next thing, start talking about actually new games, not shit that's we're going to PC. If you're a PC fan, I will say, if you're a PC fan, you want all this shit. It don't even fucking matter. PC just fucking dominating, but that's a different story. We talk about consoles, but PC just want all this shit, honestly. For all this, PC's PC just sitting back, PC gamers oh, we eat good. We eat fucking good. It don't even matter what the fuck they do. But yeah, if you're Sony, focus on actually new games, not putting your shit on PC or PC shit coming to PS5. That's whatever. Just focus on some new shit, Sony. You did trash. Your state of play was very trash. It was. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking with that. That was just. Who fucking signed off? Who were they thinking with this? Anyway, Xbox, good shit on that. You still got a lot of fucking work to do, like I said. Oh. Almost forgot. Another thing you need to fucking stop doing is this accessory shit. Stop with the fucking batteries. Stop making us get your shit. Just make it accessible. Get a USB that actually works where I can use my own fucking mic. Stop trying to make me buy your shit. Stop making me have to buy a charger for your fucking controller. Stop with the battery shit. because you're just trying to make me buy your shit, which just works. It worked for, like I said, it was working in the 360. You were able to get away with it then. You're not getting away with it as much now. So you need to stop with that. Because I look into that shit. That's another big reason that stopped me from buying y'all too. Like, I gotta buy your system, then I gotta buy the accessory shit. It's like, yeah, you're cheaper, but you're making me buy all the shit anyway. Focus on your games. Stop with the accessory shit. Basically, stop trying to fucking pimp us. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop trying to pimp us. Stop trying to make us buy new shit. Sony, get your fucking act together and just start with really just games and you'll be fine. Nintendo, can't wait for the Switch 2. I think you're focusing on streaming, so that's good. Looks like hopefully there's more competition. I hope 2025 is actually a good year for gaming because God, we needed it. Shit has been falling off. Console and gaming has been falling off. See you about, y'all. Peace. Hope y'all enjoy the dub and other videos. More stuff is coming. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you.